Hey, Venna. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Zombie. Hey, Mike. You hate cane corsos? Okay. Hey, Uncle Buck. I have no idea what cane corsos is. Or are. An ugly dog? Ah. Okay. Well, I don't like dogs, so pugs are good. Yeah, pugs are ugly, and like a lot of them are sort of like inbred to the point of being like incredibly unhealthy. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Killface. I think I've said before that pugs are one of those breeds that should be allowed to die out. One King Corso I knew I'm almost 100% wasn't purebred. It is very much a space hugger. And aggressive but always staring. I could look up what they look like, but I'm not going to. Hi, Kaylee. Because I don't feel like it. Yeah, I feel like I need to blow my nose. Give me a moment. Hey, Canadian girl. Your pug was sweet guy. Sure he was. A horse with the face of a dog. Hey, Gabrielle. I'm sure your pug was very sweet. But they're inherently unhealthy. A pug's very existence feels genuinely cruel to me. He was healthy until he suddenly died at 8 years old. Right, at 8 years old is a very young age for a dog to die. Those poor breeds with short airways. Yeah. I don't hate bugs' personalities, but everything else, yeah. But it's like, yes, I do dislike pugs just in general, but the big thing for me is the fact that they're an inherently. Frank from Men in Black is the only pug I like, but he was an alien. They're gorgeous. I'll admit, I do also think they're one of the ugliest breeds. So I do dislike them for being just straight up hideous. But the bigger issue for me is the health stuff. Hey, fruit fly. All dogs are beautiful. I'm happy for you that you feel that way. I can't agree with you, but you do you, you know? And hello, Fruit Fly. I did say hello. Hey, Pico. No, I haven't eaten dinner yet. It's usually around 11 that I start making it, and then, you know, sometimes pretty close to midnight when it's ready and when I finally eat. They probably say that about you. And that's fine. They're allowed to think I'm ugly. I have poor self esteem, so I also think I'm ugly. I'm just saying. The big thing for me for for specific breeds of dogs is they're bred in ways that make them inherently unhealthy. Hey, Paw Patrol. Booger's mustache? No. No, it's white hairs, I think. It's just white hairs that white beard hairs. I have never owned a dog now, fortunately. Uptown Frank. From DJ Cummerbund? Yes. I did listen to that one. I like that one. There is Buttercup anyway. Yeah, I mean, she still pops in now and then, but yeah, it's she's not around too much these days. Don't see Buttercup very often anymore. I feel like it did start right around the time that the Ghost of Fruit Fly started showing up. That Rebecca started coming by less often. I wonder if I don't know. It's possible that Buttercup and Fruit Fly might have some sort of beef. Yeah, I wonder if Buttercup just doesn't like Ghost of Fruit Fly. Wouldn't blame her. Fruit flies are annoying. Yeah, yeah. I do have to wonder if Buttercup just does not like Ghost of Fruit Fly. I just call fruit flies gnats. And then I saw true gnats and I thought they were flying ants. Anyway, I continue to mostly enjoy Sailor Moon Crystal. I wasn't going to ghost you, Rebecca. Verity. Not sure if I've ever even heard of that one. Hey, Sunken. I do like in the episode that introduces Sailor Mars, uh, Colleen Hoover. Nah. Don't think I've ever read anything by Colleen Hoover. Don't think. She's not a cartoonist, is she? What do you like reading the most? I don't know. Lots of stuff, I suppose. Best-selling author who writes contemporary romance. Something. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Not a critic. Okay. I think it's Colleen Coover that I'm thinking of. Yes. Because it's actually a cartoonist by the name of Colleen Coover. I'm assuming the names are I'm assuming the similarity is just pure coincidence. But she's great. Colleen Coover is so good. Her art is honestly adorable. An apology would suit this conversation. What would I be apologizing for? I believe she's married to writer Paul Tobin, and they do a comic Bandette, which is super adorable. She did also do a Bourne comic, Small Things. It was very cute and funny. Bandette is very much not Bourne. That one isn't like an all ages thing. Set in France, and it's like this this young woman who's a thief, but a thief for justice. Hey, hey, Toodles. And she's very charming and fun. It's great. Mean words and spirit. I'm fine with apologizing. I just need to know what I'm apologizing for. my laptop cracking. I don't know what's going on in there. Started a couple days ago. Does this sometimes? It's been a while since it did this, but yeah, I don't know if it's just something with the fan or something. What do we do with the laptop type? I mean, I do have another one. Frankly, the thing that would smash like you do your camera. In my defense, it was working. Bashing my camera was getting it. Did get it to work until I could get a new one. Like it was just like as a stopgap until I had a chance to get a new camera, and percussive maintenance. It was percussive maintenance. Anyway, no, I don't. It's scrappy. I have tried sort of bashing my computer to see if it gets the crackling noise to stop, but it doesn't, so I don't try it anymore. Almost once a day, say a word I don't know. What, percussive maintenance in this case? In this case, it's when something's not working, so you bash it, and that gets it working. Percussive? Ah. I'm actually not sure entirely sure what percussive means, but I like just something you hit. I do not remember saying that I was going to ghost you. The type to slam doors when you're mad. Kinda. I don't even know how I would ghost you. If I had an issue with it, if I had a genuine issue with you, I would just block you. But no, I've never had any issues with you. Indeed, I don't do drama. So nice to be smashing electronics. It was just my camera, and it got it working. It was enough to get the camera working temporarily each night, you know? I refuse to be ashamed of success. Mac would be so hurt by your actions. I'm sure Mac would understand. The internet has a long memory. I'm aware. The internet has a long memory. I don't. So, so I often have no idea what the hell people are talking about. Walked into my parents singing Roxanne. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light. Yeah, it's everywhere. I don't particularly like that song, to be honest. Spread households across the Northern Americas. Thanks to Van explaining my head. I got spaghetti. Minneapolis is sad. Indeed. I mean, I feel like Minneapolis is sad in general, but yes. Sure, Buttercup is here in spirit. Ghost of Buttercup. We're gonna have Ghost of Buttercup show up soon. I have shit to do, but I feel lazy and can't get off the couch. Cat in my lap also. Oh, you can't move the cat. If there's a cat in your lap, that's that. I mean, that's it. You can't do anything until that cat moves. No, I don't have a job yet. It's weird people are saying waiting at Deathcraft for bodies. I think almost every body of water has or had dead bodies in it. Probably. Also, was she aware that bodies were dumped there? Because like she probably wasn't aware. Also, it's I'll bet people wade into it all the time, don't they? Like I'll bet it's like people wade into that water all the time anyway. I'll try to find the SS fruit fly. Sounds like you're saying you're trying to find a boat called the SS fruit fly, like a ship. Save those poor dead bodies. Anyway, I need to continue my reading of Sailor V. I did start on the Sailor V manga. And I love her. She's kind of insane at times. Like, talking cat shows up. She's in the bathroom in her like in a towel, clearly just like taking a shower or something. She's just sitting there in her towel, and cat comes in and starts talking to her, and her reaction is to scream that he's a pervert and throw him out. Like she does express some concern about the cat talking as well, but mostly it's you pervert. Also, like she's totally crushing on this dude in her school at her school, calling him her first love and everything. Sailor Venus. Yeah, she's saying this guy's her first love, and then it turns out he's a monster and she has to kill him. And then, like, the next day, she's clearly feeling a bit down about it. And one of her classmates shows up with a magazine with an image of some hot idol dude, and she immediately gets over and gets obsessed with those with idols instead. Just like I catch a lesbian perverts. They always come in the bathroom with me. Yep. I wouldn't say no to a monkey. I don't mean it the way it sounded. They sit in your lap while you poop too. I've never had a cat sit in my lap while I'm pooping. I want to attempts to all the time. Draw one with someone sitting on me while I'm shooting. Yeah, kind of the same. Anywho, one thing I found cute in Sailor Moon Crystal when the first time Usagi sees Rei, hey Gort, she just stares at her with hearts in her eyes. It's like, man, she is so not straight. Even though he's like, stop staring. Stop staring at her. I'm looking, not touching. Yeah. It was the hearts in her eyes. I was like, wow. Though the episode did not include the bit from the manga where she said she'd forgive anyone if they're pretty enough. Or like she'd forgive anything if the person's pretty enough. The Sailor V brings you joy. I mean, the whole Sailor Moon is Sailor Moon in general. The Sailor Moon franchise. I like the Sailor Moon franchise in general. Hey, Aslan. I did get to the point in the Sailor Moon Crystal and watching it. I have gotten to the point where Sailor Venus has shown up and joined the group. One thing I do find really interesting about Sailor Moon Crystal, something they added, those not in the original manga. The Kings of the Dark Kingdom. So far, two of them have expressed an attraction to one of the guardians. And Venus tried to tell Kunzite to remember who he is, which gave him pause. Because like I don't think the manga ever states it outright, but there is an image showing. That was part of that was why I read the manga while I was watching the original series. Like when I was rewatching the original series, I was reading the manga along with that. But like there is a boyfriend. Nope, still no success, still no luck. Takuchi did do an image showing the Guardians with the four kings, which very, very, very strongly implied that in their previous lives they were romantically connected. Again, I don't think it was ever outright stated, even in the manga, but that one image did was clearly saying, "Oh yeah, these people used to be couples." Not a lot of jobs I've had a chance to apply for this past week. And Sailor Moon Crystal is definitely leaning more into that. And I find that very interesting. Yes, I did get an email today for with more local job postings. The ones he sends out are mostly local. I'll take a look at them after this. Just checking to see if he's on his toes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mike could take his job. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do his job. Anywho, 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. I'd hate it, but yeah, I mean, I could do that. Like you know, I'd have to learn to put up with it. I have worked day shifts in the past. Um, I hate working day shifts, but you do what you got to do, right? Thanks, Tyler. I mean, I have applied for. I think I have applied for something like that, like customer service for bank. Sorry. My mom is texting me. Not at all busy anymore. Direct deposit and ATMs now. I would think even with that, they'd still probably get pretty busy. Except for the seniors walking in to pay all their bills. Yeah, I mean, there's problem right there. Hi, MILF. And you wonder why. And you wonder why I don't want to bring my mom on stream. Loblaws. There is. I'm not sure, like just physically. I don't know that I'd really be able to do stalking. Loblaws the same as Superstore. Probably. Loblaws, Independence. I think there are a couple others under the umbrella. For all those independent superstores, TNT, all those, and a few more are Loblaws. Yeah. Yeah, they've got a pretty good scam going, frankly. Because they own all the stores, they're able to do all the fucking price gouging they want. Blah blah does not roll off my tongue that well. Sounds like it's saying blah blah. You probably could say blah blah. They do suck. They are awful. Not really here. Because here's an average 50 cents to $1 more for the same items. Yeah, I mean, I shop at the local independents because it's just the most convenient grocery store to me. Like it's just a convenient location for me. But I feel gross about it, frankly. Walmart's too far for a walk. Yeah, Walmart isn't too much. Like it's that one is not too much of a difference in terms of the distance. But fuck Walmart too. You know, like Walmart is awful as well. And Walmart does not have the Pop Shop brand soda. Also, like for a lot of things, I do kind of prefer the no name brand. Like for my chips, like I get no name brand chips. Steel Burger. It absolutely is. Um, can't beat no name brand, no name chips. Yeah, they're good chips. Which one's great value? Yeah, they're just not as good as the no name. Also, Independence has the hot food counter. McDonald's does not. Um, like I can't get, I can't just pick up the fried chicken at McDonald's. Fried chicken sandwiches. I don't get the fried chicken sandwiches. No, I just get go to the hot food counter and get fried chicken and potato wedges. Doritos are the only chip that is better than their generic brand. So yeah, like there's like I don't know. McDonald's doesn't have certain things that I like, and is also just evil. Walmart does have McDonald's, except I'm boycotting McDonald's. So It's just as well since their McDonald's is a lot more expensive than the than just getting fried chicken from Independence. So I had a McDonald's smoothie a few days ago. Did it make you shit? You know principles. Indeed. Yeah. Um, it was good. As the earth does, it probably would make you shit. Yeah. So yeah, much as I hate Independence as a company, it's the most convenient place for me to do my groceries. Sucks, but I mean it's I don't even know where the fuck else I would do my groceries. Never at Chick-fil-A, never will. Indeed. Chick-fil-A is the homophobic place, right? Yeah, I wouldn't eat a Chick-fil-A because of the homophobia. Not that we actually have a Chick-fil-A in Cornwall anyway, as far as I'm aware. Hey Aaron, it's the Jesus chicken. Canada is in God's country. Yeah, I mean, I believe there are a few Chick-fil-A locations in Canada. Pretty sure Toronto has one. Ottawa does have one. Canada has one. Yorkdale. So there are a few. There are a few in Canada, which is disappointing. When import from the U.S. Yep. Tim Hortons is in the U.S. Yep. I do know that when they opened a location in Toronto back in 2019, I do remember there being a lot of protests at that time, but people still went there for some fucking reason. People still continue to go there for some fucking reason. Gonna get more water back in a moment. Hey, Killface. I just realized I don't remember if I actually said hello to you earlier. Like, I know I replied to a few of your comments already, but I don't know if I actually said hello. Did Baylifting? Ah, okay. I see nothing in any of the profile pics because they're too small. Profile photos are too small, so. Screenshot and zoomed. I'm pretty sure you can also just like open their. You can also just open their channel. It's like I think if you like right click on their name, or if you click on their name, I think you can. Yeah, yeah. If you click on the little three dots next to a person's message, you can go to channel. But I never do because I'm a dick. Can only do that enough. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, then for the rest of you, I have no idea how you'd get there then. Non-mods, you bastard, you losers are on your own. I mean, not the entire time, Killface. $45 minutes shower. I mean, I assume she did other stuff as well. Anyway, let's see. Just about, yeah. Bitches love me. Out to lunch. Love is a strong word. Fair. Anyway, I'm gonna be going. Did I mention I'm gonna be going to my mom's for on Tuesday? I'm gonna be visiting my mom on Tuesday, so I may be late coming on here, or I may not come on at all on Tuesday. Depends what time I leave. Yeah, depends how late it goes with her. You being censored, Vanna? I'm not doing it. I'm not the one censoring you. YouTube does engage in censorship. I was saying, won't have relations with your mom. You think YouTube would know what my channel's all about now? You know, like, what's the point in YouTube bringing in AI if it's not going to recognize what channels are about and approve comments that very much fit the theme of that channel? And wants to give you a little brother or sister. Well, Dave does still have work, so I doubt he'll be there. He still has a fucking job. I'm the unemployed bum. That's right, but I mean, he'd be like making his own, eating at home. Yeah, Jeff, you want? Apparently, I fucking can't kill face. Not one that I'm both qualified for and like capable of doing. Like, could I get a job at McDonald's? Sure. I'd last an hour. One-year-old autistic daughter worked at a shoe store. I mean, oh, shit, I don't even know what the fucking. I don't know, like working like a clothing store. I don't know. I don't know fashion. I don't really know what looks good in terms of clothes. So like, I don't know, like a clothing store feels like it wouldn't be a good fit for me, or like I would not be a good fit for like a clothing store, for example. to be kind of helpful and work in the service industry so you understand. Yeah. There is also the fact that, like, how many 40-year-old dudes work at women's clothing stores? I'm guessing you don't see a lot of 40-year-old dudes working at women's clothing stores. Which should there should gas station or liquor store. Or at men's clothing stores. Hey Julia. I honestly don't know if Cornwall has any. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know if Cornwall has a men's clothing store. We've got a bare handful of stores that do both men's and women's clothing. Yeah, like there's a gas stations. Yeah. I honestly never even see postings for gas stations. Like, I don't even see postings for places like that to kill face. But like, yeah, there's places like Walmart or there's a jean store at the mall. Like, there's places for that. Get buff. I mean, that's the issue. I'm not in good physical condition. I like physically, I don't know that I could do a stocking job. My legs, my back, I don't know that they could handle it. Yeah, for men's clothing, like there's a couple of stores that do like the men's and women's, but other than that, it's Cornwall sucks. Like, I think you're underestimating how shitty Cornwall is. Life life sucks, and I gotta pay for it to suck. That means I have to work. Yeah. Rash in my arm is gone. Nice, nice. I just noticed that the rash that was here is gone. I had a rash on my inner elbow a couple days ago. Hey, Josie. Crave is offering a flash sale. That'd be real appealing if it had anything I fucking cared about. Making you seal too tight? Yeah, maybe. Classic subject change. I mean, this one was just because I happened to notice. Taking bank doing your cooking streams. Invest in a hot plate. It's the preparation. Like, if I need to prep meat, where the fuck am I going to do that? You did to it, whatever I did to my middle finger was sipping. Yes, but I'm not comfortable using it. I'm allowed to use it, but I'm neurotic and I'm not comfortable using it. Join the 3-person Discord meeting, Your Honor. Lots of excuses. Yep. Yep, I suck all around. Agreed. Anyway, subject change. I don't actually have a subject in mind, but yeah, I got no idea what to talk about. I think, given how quickly I'm moving through Sailor Moon Crystal, I think I'll wait until I finish that before I get Netflix, so I can watch. At which point I'll watch Light the Swiss Chalet. Don't think we have one in Cornwall, but again, I would not. I do not think that I would be good at food service. Yeah, we don't have a Swiss chalet here in Cornwall. Yeah, I figure once I finish Sailor Moon Crystal, um, I'll get Netflix, watch Wednesday season 2, watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm sorry, Killface. But okay, good night. And yeah, I think it'll take less than a month for me to finish Sailor Moon Crystal. Wednesday season 2, I think, is already fully out, so I will be a bit delayed in reviewing and watching it. But oh well. It's Labor Day in Canada too. I believe so. Yes, I think. Pretty sure we have Labor Day up here as well. Oh, actually, no. All right, so Wednesday is being split into 2 parts. Okay, so yeah, all right, so I won't be too far behind. On September 3rd is when the second half of the season drops. So I will still be pretty far behind in getting around to watching Wednesday season 2, but whatever. And yes, we do have Labor Day up here as well. Yes, yes, it is Labor Day here. We do have the long weekend. Um, hate Labor Day? Because so many people still have to work on Labor Day? Because that seems insulting to me. Every week is long, indeed. We should not work 40 hours a week. Humans are not made for 40-hour work weeks. Everybody should work less for more pay. All the normies are home and I'm trying to party quietly while they're gone. Go the fuck to work. You get away from me. Fair, fair. It's behind your room. That's what I do anyway, of course, but dislike their vibes. Totally fair. Man, I'm tired. I'm yawny. Only intellectual interaction I get. Yeah. Same here. Probably not a great sign. One of the most intellectually stimulating conversations you get. involve your mom jokes? Seem extra tired? Yeah, I usually am. I'm always extra tired. The best part. Extra tired is basically my default state, so. Can't go wrong with your mom joke. I mean, you probably don't want to pull it out of. You probably don't want to do one of those at a funeral. Like, if someone's mom died and you show up and you're like, I can't help but feel responsible. If only I hadn't banged her so damn hard. By the way, my condolences. She was a wonderful woman and a great life. Yeah, that's probably not going to cut it. That is probably wrong. Doing it in that context is probably going to be wrong. Flowers, I remember deflowering your mom. I made her bed rock and now she's in it. Yeah, looking at her lying there, I have to wonder. Can I have just 5 minutes alone with her? I only need 5 minutes. Four if you put some Barry White music on. Cool, just as I remember her. Heard Bedrock and thought of the Flintstones. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Bedrock just always makes me think of the Flintstones too. From the town of Bedrock, they're a patriot of history. From the Town of Springfield. He's about to hit a chestnut tree. Ah! I love how that's like that. How that opening from one of the Simpsons episodes, like it was purely filler. Like it was purely because they ran short. Yeah, they needed like an extra like minute. Like they were like a minute short, so they did a stupid ass Simpson Flintstones parody, and like that joke. I mean, like the whole thing was hilarious. Like the whole bit was hilarious, but I love it. But he's about to hit a chestnut tree, and then he screams. It's just such a good joke. Missed out on so much Simpsons in my life. It was a really good show back in the day. Apparently, it did get good again at some point. Not sure which season it got good again because I haven't watched it since like season 12. First season is rough. You pull the same hair every day. The first season of The Simpsons is rough. Um, both in terms of the art and the writing and like everything about it is just rough. Second through eight, the second season, seasons 2 through 8 are brilliant. Few stinkers here and there, but for the most part, it's just those 7 seasons from 2 through 8 are brilliant. Seasons 9 and 10 are still mostly great. Certain bad habits have definitely snuck in by that point, but still mostly good. After season 10, it just goes downhill. Still a few still good episodes here and there, but the characters become more exaggerated. Please narrow down now. Like 36, 37. 36. Currently on season 36. Yeah, I think season 12 onwards is generally considered to be really weak. Nothing running longer. Soap operas. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, like the first, like, I don't know. Up until season 10 was, up until like season 12 was generally good, but season 12 onwards, it declined a lot. I had to go like 10 years where general consensus is that it was just absolute crap. These days, it seems like it's, it's okay. Not as bad as it was. Not as bad as it was in the 2000s. Seems to be the general consensus that it's not as bad as it used to be. But that is just never going to reach the heights it did in the 90s. In terms like the quality. It's just never going to be as good as it was in the 90s. Anyway, gonna call it a night. Be back tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.